Yo, what's up, people? I'm going to teach you today some NGINX, how to configure it on your server. It might be a public cloud, it might be on local server. So for us, we're going to use AWS. You remember the previous lesson? I taught you how to configure a Jenkins server. So the same way you did, create the security groups and the key pair, the same way you configure your NGINX. So let's get down to it. So I'm going to log into my server. Mm. So the first thing you need to is to install the updates before you install in the next package. So let me log in first as a sudo user. Now let's update the system. Check if there are any updates. Yeah, so let's upgrade. Upgrade. Okay, so you can simply install NGINX by issuing the command apt install NGINX. Simple as that. Now let's check if NGINX is running. Start, sorry about that. You can see it's running. Now let's go. Since we are running it on a public cloud, we can see from the browser if it's accessible from the browser. So let's just copy it, paste, see, voila, there it is. So from this, you can know that we have successfully installed in the next sub. So now we want to make a configuration for Nginx. There's some few things you need to know about Nginx. If you want to find help of using the commands for Nginx, you can just type Nginx dash heads, which will give you an outline for the commands to use. So like for me, I normally test if my configuration is okay by issuing with the small t. You can see you can use capital T to dump the the status of the configuration and exit. Okay, so first of all, if you want to configure Nginx, you usually do it in slash etc slash Nginx. Okay, so slash etc slash Nginx is where we put our configuration. When you freshly install your Nginx server, the sites enable is the one that contains the default configuration of the Nginx. And if you want to make your own configuration, you usually do it in conf.b folder. Okay, so if you want, you can view this. Let's view the default configuration of slash sites enable default. Okay, you can see it's a link, it's a symbolic link with the sites available. So we usually, when you're configuring your own, you unlink first, you delete this default, which is contained in the site enable, then you make your own configuration in conf.d. Okay, so the first step for me I usually do is to unlink the site enable default. And if you view again, you'll see that there's no configuration. It has deleted the link to the sites available, so the default configuration, but it's still available if you want to return the default. It's still available, but we removed it from the site enable. So we'll just go ahead in the conf.d. Okay, here you can make your own configuration. And remember also, when you're trying to maybe host your website, you usually do it in slash etc slash no, in the root you usually store your files. The files of the website are usually stored in slash var slash www. Yeah, here this location. So this is called the root of the web, the file. So the is usually where it's stored. So you can make your, maybe you have a website, you can copy the website to this location and you configure your configuration in config.d. Let me create uh, uh, we'll be we'll be testing a website from GitHub, from someone's GitHub. I want to host it in my the next server. Okay, now it's time for us to make our own configuration for NGINX server. Okay, we'll start by creating a document root for where we'll store our website. So let me create our document root. Usually stored, I told you it's usually on var www. So we'll give it a name. Let's call it maybe binaryville. Binaryville. Okay, now let's make a index file so that we can test configuration. Simple stuff, just a simple index HTML, like something like it works. Let's see, mega. Okay, so now let's copy it to our document root in binaryville. Let's call it index.html. Now let's make a configuration for NGINX. Let's call it binaryville. Binaryville. Remember, always when you're making this configuration, the configuration file must end with .conf. It might be anything, but it's good practice to put it the same name as your website. So for me, my website will be called binaryville, so that's where I'll use binaryville.com. So start by saying so. Well, hmm, hmm, okay. Let's listen always. The next one will listen on port 80. Also, let's put the roots. We say the roots is var binary wheel. Binary wheel. Okay, now let's test it. In the next slash t. Okay, now we can reload. Reload in the next, man. Come on, man. What's up? What's the date today? Now we can go ahead and check it. It works. You've seen it. So you can see it's working properly. Configuration. Now we can go ahead uh, and make also some configurations. There's some few things you need to do. Hmm. Like here, default server. Also, our server name, we have not listed our server name, which is binary ville, that's local. Mm, what else? What else? There is also www.binary. That's local. And also, as I said, the index, which might be index.html, it might be index.htm. Don't worry, I don't know why people use it like that, but also maybe it's a PHP website. .php. Now we go ahead and test the web. Test it. No, test it. Okay. What? There's something wrong. There's something wrong. It's not good. Oh, we forgot to terminate. Let's terminate all this. Now we check. It's okay. I want to clone a website that is hosted at GitHub to my EC2 instance. So I'll go ahead. This is a website here. So let me clone this website of this nigga. Let me clone this nigga's website. So git clone his site, man. Cloning his site, man. So just take a minute. That's why I love public cloud, you know. It's just downloads for my machine. It would have taken like 3 minutes. Yes, just 2 seconds. So let me go ahead. Hmm. So this is the website. It is in two format in zip file and in tar. So we're gonna use the tar utility to extract it to our document root. You dig? So this is the command xvf and our document root. Oh, the name of the tar file, and also you must specify the directory. Yeah. So the directory is /var/www flush binaryville. Was it small? Yeah. Let the magic go on. It's already done. So let's go ahead and check if it's done right. You know, you must always check it extracted properly. Yeah. Now we can go ahead. Since we have already extracted here, I hope it's replaced the index. We had previously made our own index. So let's hope it has replaced it. Yeah, it did. So now we can go ahead and reload our NGINX server. The next, yeah, another thing I forgot to tell you niggas is that if you want to check the status of the NGINX, you can do it in a couple of ways. You can do it with status, NGINX. You see? So for us, it's saying it's reloaded. It's okay, and it's running. It's active and it's running. And also another thing is that you can check the logs in case you're facing a problem. You can check the logs. It's stored in var slash the log for NGINX slash var slash log slash NGINX. Or let me check to be sure. Log slash NGINX. Yeah, there are two files. I know one is error.log and access.log. So you can see the error.log if there is any error. Okay, these are the errors stored. And also the access log, you can do it if you want. Now let's go ahead and reload to see if our website is working. Voila! We have hosted the website in a public cloud and we're using NGINX. So NGINX, it's done, it's done, it's done. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace, my niggas. Yeah, my niggas. So in case you niggas want me to make another video regarding DevOps, from Ansible, Terraform, any DevOps tool, just holler at your boy, man. I'm gonna teach you these shits. Peace out, my niggas.